As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Sandman, and they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing James Buster Douglas. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight. They'll square off as heavyweights.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
First up, we have the Sandman from the United States of America. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. First up, Buster Douglas from the United States of America. Coming off a very close, controversial win, let's see if they can be more definitive in this one.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the gray trunks trimmed with black, the Sandman. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, James Buster Douglas.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Todd, I feel so privileged to be here watching this live in this venue. The atmosphere is absolutely ridiculous.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been... The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Through the hook, didn't land. They exchange punches. They both want the knockout. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Shot lands. There's a counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Throws the jab but does not score. Miss with that jab. A perfect counter shot. One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Buster Douglas just got rocked. And Buster Douglas goes to the canvas. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. And you still want to fight.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He blocks the jab. The straight right just misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That jab misses. They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? It's all offense all the time. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Jab misses. How about that time counter shot? This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. That left hook misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Baron, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The Sandman is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Maybe try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And Douglas is dazed. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Swing and a miss with that uppercut. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Back into the fray here in round 5. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe this? That uppercut can't get through. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catch and shoot. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Right uppercut misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. His stamina is off the charts. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch, counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with the uppercut. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. What a massive upset this would be. Disaster averted.
What recoveries.
And down goes Douglas. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.